When Alina Marquez received her email from a prestigious firm in New York City, she stared at the screen until the words blurred. Senior architect, Manhattan. Six-figure salary. Her dream. In the same week, Daniel Okoye was offered a research position in renewable energy in Berlin, a role he had worked toward since university. It meant leading a team designing solar grids for developing communities. It meant recognition. It meant everything. They were sitting in their small flat in Birmingham when they told each other. For a long time, neither spoke. "I don't want you to give this up for me," Alina said softly. "I was going to say the same thing," Daniel replied. They had met 5 years earlier in a crowded cafe near Campus 2, ambitious students with notebooks full of plans. They had promised each other then, "We will never stand in the way of each other's dreams." But no one had warned them what would happen when the dreams grew in opposite directions. For weeks, they tried to be practical. Spreadsheets, pros and cons lists, long-distance plans. They told themselves love was strong enough for flights and time zones. But late at night, when the lights were off, doubt crept in. "I don't want to see you only on screens," Daniel confessed one evening. Alina swallowed. "I don't want our life to become layovers and countdowns." Love had never felt like a choice before. Now it felt like negotiation. One Sunday, they walked along the canal, silent except for the wind. A street musician played an old love song, off-key but sincere. Alina stopped walking. "What if success isn't a city?" she said suddenly. Daniel frowned. "What do you mean? What if success is waking up beside the person you chose?" He looked at her carefully. "To you saying?" "I'm saying I don't want Manhattan more than I want you." Daniel felt something shift inside him. "And I don't want Berlin more than I want you." They stood there, the weight of their ambitions between them like a third presence. "But I also don't want us to resent each other one day," Daniel added quietly. "Then we don't sacrifice everything," Alina said. "We redefine it." 3 months later, Alina turned down New York. Daniel declined Berlin. Their friends thought they were crazy. "You'll regret it," one colleague warned. Maybe they would. That fear lingered. But instead of chasing prestige, they built something smaller and unexpectedly bigger. Alina joined a local firm focused on sustainable housing. Daniel partnered with a startup developing affordable solar kits for UK communities. The pay was modest. The titles were unimpressive, yet they worked side by side at the kitchen table most evenings, arguing over designs, sharing ideas, building not just careers but a shared vision. Years passed. Sometimes, when a former classmate posted photos of skyscrapers in Manhattan or conferences in Berlin, a flicker of what if passed between them. But then there were other moments, Sunday mornings with coffee and no airport goodbyes, late night brainstorming sessions that turned into laughter. The quiet certainty of choosing each other again and again. One evening, as they celebrated the completion of their first joint community project, a solar-powered housing development on the outskirts of the city, Daniel raised a glass. To the jobs we didn't take, he said. Elena smiled. And to the life we did, sacrifice had once sounded like loss. But in the years that followed, they realized something. They hadn't sacrificed their dreams. They had reshaped them into something neither could have built alone.